So let's say 10 years ago, someone's skiing and they fell on the right hip. So now your right hip is hurt. So what happened now? So nervous system calls for a big meeting, a meeting kind of like this. Everyone is here. You have a head, you have a shoulder, you have a rib cage, you have a hip, you have a knee. And the whole mission is simple. Say, hey, we need to protect the right hip, but still allow the body to move somehow. So what's the best strategy to offload the right hip? Well, first thing you want to do, you want to hike up the right hip, right? Because you want to offload that, so you're going to hike it up. But if you hike it up, what's going to happen? Your whole body's going to shift this way, but you still need to be relatively upright. So the next step is you're going to have to side bend your rib cage back this way. But now your head is facing that way. You still need to face above. So now you have to tilt your head back to the left. And now there's going to be a change in your foot pressures. Because you hike this hip, something's going to happen down below. How would you position your feet to offload the right hip? Would you want to place more weight on the outside of your foot or more on the inside of your foot? Most of the time, it's going to be outside. Because if you want to increase the height of this hip, you're probably going to want to do this to your foot to create more height. Even when you're better, and if you don't place that big toe joint back onto the ground and you're still a little bit more towards the outside of the little toe joint, now it's going to change the way you subconsciously do other activities. Now when you squat, you might subconsciously squat over to the left.